Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mimi, and out today. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's a beautiful Tuesday on my side of the world. Today I bring you I ramble all over the screen and bring you stuff that I feel is important to me and I want to share it with somebody. Forgive my dressing, because we have the policing of the people who watches what I wear and stuff, even if I am home, right? um, my ceiling should be your floor. And what I mean by this is that whenever I'm at the pinnacle, wherever I'm at right now successfully, or where I'm at financially, or where I'm at spiritually, or whatever alley it is, my ceiling is somebody else's floor. So where I'm at right now should be a stepping stone for somebody else. I am not a competitive person when it comes on to self-development or giving knowledge to other people who lack thereof or who has but desire more. I'm not that person. I will teach you the ropes or teach you how to get around in society. I will take the clothes off my very back to give to somebody, because at the end of the day, sharing the pie with somebody does not take away from who I am as a person. If it does anything, it increases who I am, and God is favoring me in the same breath. So somebody else's ceiling should be somebody else's floor. Wherever you start at in life, it does not mean that you are not a winner. It means that sometimes slow progress is better than no progress at all, and your process may take a little bit longer than other people's process. But however, in the interim, most people see you as a competition when they should be glad that somebody's emulating them or somebody's learning from them when they post something or they say something or they're doing something fulfilling the purpose that they were placed on the earth for. Because if you as a mentor, you are not sharing your knowledge or you're not mentoring anybody, then at the end of the day, you would not have lived a truthful and a purposeful life that you were ordained for. However, if you pour into other people according to the will of God over your life, then and only then you will meet the expectation that was given to you by the Creator. And then He can say, "You have done well, my humble and faithful servant." But if you have not done that, then you would have not carried out the things that you were birthed to in this world to carry out efficiently and effectively. So somebody else's ceiling should be your floor. My ceiling shall be your floor. The foundation in which you build on is supposed to be something that is solidified by the things that you ought to follow through with, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a business, whether it be anything that you are touching. It should be built on solid foundation, because if it's not built on solid foundation, you would have not had achieved the purpose that you were placed on the earth to achieve. Why most of us don't miss the opportunities that we were supposed to get is because we don't consider ourselves favorably enough, or we're not faithful enough to the will of God for us to even attain these things that belongs to us to begin with. Because when the favor of God is on you, everything else will fall into place. Everything is aligned with your destiny. At the end of the day, it's the same thing for a relationship. If you are not supposed to be in a relationship and you force the hand of God, this relationship can either damage you or it can bring you to the lowest point in your life where you're questioning yourself. What did you do wrong? It can question your self-esteem. It can question everything that you are or what you ought to be. But at the end of the day, don't use these minute circumstances to define who you are, because you can rise above the things that people say you are and become become the person who God ordained you to be. Don't let anybody pass judgment on you. And even if those judgments are being passed on you, live above them. And you will live in the truth that was given over your life, and it was placed over your life. Your light should not be dim because somebody else is afraid to shine their light, so they think that yours is shining in too brightly. Do not stay under anybody's shadow. Rise above the shadow and beam the light that is supposed to be lighted in you, because at the end of the day, you are the person who are supposed to be comfortable with who you are, who you were assigned to be. You are not supposed to live under anybody. The only person you are supposed to live under is God. And once God is all right with what you're doing, live the life that is pleasing and peaceful, and the life that is pleasing unto God, because you can do everything for everybody. You can be everywhere for everybody, and they still do not appreciate you. But at the end of the day, if you're looking favor from men, you are wrong, because God is the only person who will be favorable unto you. He will send the right people in your life at the right time, and he will lead you to your purpose. So let somebody else's ceiling be your floor, and don't be ashamed or afraid to shine brightly, because at the end of the day, you will give account for all the things that you have done. Regardless of what your past is, your future can be different. Your present situation can be revamped in a second, and just like in the blink of an eye, your situation can change. So don't let anybody deter you or say you're not supposed to be who you are. Let them talk. At the end of the day, the things sometimes that were made or came in your life to break you would sometime amount to your biggest blessing. I'm speaking from experience, dragged and tagged and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, we give God the glory that we didn't fall or falter to the hand of the enemy, but instead we rised above, and we rose above everything that was meant to break us. And when the storm came, it came to clear our path, and now we are the storm. So to God be the glory. Let somebody else's ceiling be your floor, and let rise above everything that was meant to break you. Bring forth and produce the purpose that was over your life. Thank you for watching today, and have a blessed day. God bless you.